Hey, it's Sarah with Loaves and Dishes, and today I'm going to be showing you how to cook squash and zucchini in the oven. Before we get into today's video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you'll be notified when we upload. So this is super simple, and it's so simple in fact that it's not even really like a recipe. Basically what I've got is some zucchini and some squash. I washed it a while ago, that's why it's dry now. And I am just cutting them up into bite-size-ish pieces. The main important thing is that you want everything to be roughly the same size so that it will cook pretty evenly in the oven. So it's super simple, and squash and zucchini are in season right now, so you can get them fresh at the grocery store for pretty inexpensive. Or if you're lucky enough to have a family member like I do who is growing some stuff and has a ton, you could probably get it for free, which is how I got this squash and zucchini. My father-in-law gave it to me. So same thing for the squash. I am just cutting it up so that it's like roughly same size chunks. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be perfect, which is part of what makes this like so simple and great, because you just chop it up, throw it on a baking sheet, put some seasonings on it, and you're done. Toss it in the oven. I'm also going to add some onion. The onion is optional. You do not have to add the onion, but onion and garlic makes everything better, so I really recommend adding some. The great thing about squash and zucchini is it's kind of a bland flavor on its own. Like, it doesn't have a distinct flavor. You know, it's not something like broccoli where it's like pretty distinct. So basically, whatever seasonings you add to it, that's what it's going to taste like. It's a great, versatile, super easy vegetable to work with, which is part of the reason why I'm adding some onion, because it just needs some extra. So now I got my baking tray. I put some parchment paper down just to keep it cleaner so that there's less of a mess, because we are going to put some oil and a lot of seasonings on this. And I'm just kind of like scooping everything up onto my baking sheet. Super easy. You just want everything to be in a pretty flat layer, and then I am taking some olive oil and drizzling it on top, and then I'm going to hit it with some salt and pepper, and generously season. Like I said, these are pretty bland on their own, so you want to make sure you put on enough seasoning. And all of the seasoning that you're going to put on is not going to stick to, you know, all of it, so be generous with your seasonings. Then I'm adding some garlic powder. You can add whatever seasonings you want. Garlic powder, lemon pepper, onion powder. I used some ranch seasoning and some mixed herbs, like dried herbs that I had. You could add cayenne, cumin, turmeric, anything you want to these. Like, really, you can't go wrong. You could add like sriracha if you wanted to. You just want to give them a toss, and then you want to bake them at about 400 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes, just until they're done enough for you. And that's really it. Pull them out of the oven. Just use a spatula to get them off of the parchment paper. They shouldn't stick too bad. They have a lot of water content in them. But that's it, and you have an amazing side that is super simple to make, and it's pretty healthy too. So if you want to see more, be sure to check out Loaves and Dishes, and thanks for watching.